everybody, welcome back. It's Cape Rugby TV. Nice to have you with us. Don't forget, a little bit later in the course of the show, you can win yourself a case of Score energy drinks. All right, all you need to do is do our Spot the Team competition. Last week we gave you probably the most difficult one of the year. Where we had, friends, would you say? Last week's one with the multiple team. Yeah, that was probably the most difficult one.
I think so, Judge. Obviously, there was no one color jersey there, so it was a lot of different players, but I think the background gave it away there, I think.
There we go, folks. Renzo Boltman is back with us in studio, and also Alistair Tace. Alistair, nice to have you back, Meneer. It's first time this year. Are you back? Is it all systems go?
All systems go. It's good to be back, firstly, JP, but we hit the ball rolling from the 4th of
What does that mean? What does that mean for you guys when you say you hit the ground running, the ball rolling, whichever way we go?
Yeah.
What does that mean for you? Does that mean it's a question of checking everybody's in the gym, checking everyone's on the field, checking everybody's signed up?
It means everybody checking in for camp Sunday the 5th of January.
Yeah.
Firstly making sure everybody's there, everybody's ready for testing the Monday, and then making sure that we help them with their registration and their registration academic-wise, and then sorting out their residency for the year.
Break that
Besides
down
rugby.
Besides rugby, yeah, that's where I'm trying to get to now. When you say that you got that, your first step of the year was arriving for camp on the 5th of January on a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
Is that a rugby camp?
Rugby camp.
Rugby camp.
Yeah.
But that means your work started before that, in terms of preparation for camp.
Yeah. I told someone this morning that 2025 actually started in December.
Yeah.
We didn't have to wait for the new year, for January. Prep was continuous the whole of the end of last year.
Yeah.
There wasn't really a break. Rugby's 12 months of the year now, as we know it.
Yeah.
It's just getting the boys in. We had a great camp, a week or 2 week long camp where the boys stayed together. Old boys in, new boys in. The reason why we have a lengthy camp like that is because with the new boys, they can't stay on res, or they're not yet part of the university until they are registered.
Yeah.
So getting them together for that 2 week period, just so that we can have proper training sessions, is the reason why we have this 2 week long camp. And now
you're talking about registration. You're talking about registering at the university.
Registering as a student, of the at the university.
Yeah. Is that a rule? You must be a student registered to play rugby?
So, if you want to play in the varsity competitions, for example, your varsity shield or your USA games, you have to be a student. But the rugby club is an open club.
Okay.
So the Western Province League, anybody can join.
So if Renzo Botman wanted to go play for CPUT tomorrow, he can play?
Yeah, I'm looking for fly-offs.
There's people knocking on your door?
No fly-off for me. It's too much work. I'll stay on the wing.
Do you think that that's probably a keen position? I mean, Alistair just brought it up now, but in your opinion, do you think that there are key positions that teams are looking for at the moment?
Yeah, I think everyone's looking for specific, because nowadays from number 1 to number 23 is a specific position. Because you can't expect a flanker to go play number 15 for you. So there's specific positions. Like you said, number 6 and number 7 is different from one another.
Yes, But there must be 1 or 2 key positions. Because I hear guys talking, often they say they're looking for a tight end, or they're looking for a fly-off. I must say, those are the 2 names.
Looking for a hooker.
I think the 2 main, everybody talks about towards the end of the season, tight ends and locks.
Tight ends and locks?
Yeah, especially a 5 lock.
Well, look, folks, we've got quite a few nice videos in here. The first one is, we got to go here. Lisa from Peniel Villages once again sent us a fantastic training clip. This is, of course, Peniel Villages in action. right, there we go. What amazing footage. Thanks, Lisa, from Prenell Villages. Alistair, when you look at that, that looks to me, I suppose Jerome Parvata would be happy with what he's seeing right now.
Yeah, that's your typical, you know, I can see a lot of running happening there.
Yeah.
Shuttles, you know, building up that aerobic capacity,
Yeah.
but also some contact prep, building up to the friendlies. A lot of clubs are starting friendlies from the first week of February.
Yeah.
You know, so they need time to build up that contact prep.
And Ren's just looking at it alone. I mean, the fields are looking great. You mentioned it while we were watching the clip.
Yeah, just looking at that club, I know Prenell Villages, like I said, you know, a lot of trees, a lot of mountains. So, you know, the guys there, they should be happy training there.
Yeah.
Fields are looking green.
Equipment is out there.
Equipment is out there, the numbers is out there, so that's looking good for them.
But that means to me that behind the scenes, somebody is doing the work. Someone is preparing, getting the players there, they're making sure the kit is laid out. When we see that, you know, from a viewer's perspective, one normally thinks our players. But behind the scenes, there's a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, players start on the 6th or the 7th of January. Admin starts in November.
Yeah. So, Alistair, I mean, you're behind the scenes, 80% of your work is thinking, do you have enough equipment, all that?
Equipment, all the fields booked because a lot of it's municipality fields. Cricket season is still on.
Yeah.
You know, time of training. You know, making sure that the body corps agree. Then it's your contacting of your players. You know, making sure that guys are going to be there for pre-season, so you can estimate the numbers, so that you can prepare properly from a coach's perspective as well.
All right, I'm going to give you guys a little tip. For those of you that are watching now, all right, here's a tip that makes all coaches' lives easier. When you see the WhatsApp message, reply immediately. Don't reply later in the day.
Just send the thumbs up.
I'm seeing a few chuckles. I think you guys, you know what I'm talking about.
100%.
Yeah, this is a common sense, a common problem, guys, folks, is if we make our communication tools work, it makes life so much better for the players, the planning and the preparation and everything. So there's a little tip for you. When you see the message, know that on the other side there's a coach sitting there right now looking at his phone saying, when is this guy going to get back to me? Has he got airtime? I see 2 ticks. There's 2 ticks.
There's 2 blue
He's
ticks.
registering.
His read receipt is on.
His read receipt is on. Right,
2 blue
folks.
ticks.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll carry on talking club rugby. Back in a sec.